Hello, my name is Siri, and this is my presentation on gender and the meaning of politics. Gender, culture meaning attached to being masculine and feminine, which influence personal identities. Back then, there was only two genders, it was male and female. Now we have more varieties, and we can identify either homosexual, bisexual, pansexual, and transgender, and more. Politics is the activities associated with the governance of country or other areas, especially debate or conflict among individuals or parties having or hoping to achieve power. A women were beginning to imagine themselves as part of the political process for their precisely this reason, because women still lack whatever voting power male work or mustered. They were unable to secure the gains of the leg- legislative position, page 271. In this time, women were beginning to work in factories, and yes, they were divided. Men were divided, and women were divided from factories, and men were being paid more, women were not. At the same time, they were also getting their monies, the cut, so they were going to get paid even more less. And they didn't find this fair, so they did protest. The theory I chose is the cult of domesticity. It was a philosophy in which women's value was based upon their ability to stay home and perform their duties as wives and mothers, and their willingness to abide by a series of very specific virtues. Was the idealized set of so, society standards that became popular in the middle and upper class women in the 19th century. The code provided women with formality that fit in the society and also limited the woman's role in society outside and household, assured the thought that women should be dependent of their husbands. In the picture, it does show a woman taking care of her children at home. How does this apply to gender and politics? Well, at the time, women were starting their movement of getting equal rights as men and being part of the politics. Code of domesticity showed that men wanted women to be submissive to them. If a woman did work, they still had the responsibility of taking care of the kids, cleaning the house, cook, and even attend their husband. Women were not part of politics because men believed it was a man's job, not a woman's. So women were not part of the politics because of their gender. They were women, and women, it was not part of their job to voice what they thought. It was a man's job, and it was left for men to do. The legacy. Gender and politics have come a long way from women having more rights and also being part of politics. Even though we have come a long way, there still is some rights women are still fighting for. And yes, we have more power to be part of politics, but still, people still have the idea of women shouldn't be in power. There are some people who still believe in the cult of domesticity. I am seeing less of women stay at home, but at the same time, it's like half and half. I do see women not stay home, go to work, still come home. For an example, for me, I'm free to go to school and get educated, also choose to a career for myself. I don't have to be submissive to a man and depend on him. Back then, I wouldn't be able to go to school and get educated. Even if I did, I would later be brought back home to get married. So I could depend on a man, which now I have the right to choose if I want or don't want that. And I choose not to. And in the future, if I do get married, I will have someone who has equal rights as me, as in the house chores of I clean, he cleans, I cook, he cooks, even if we're both working. this is my presentation. I hope you like it. Thank you.